For the first time ever on the PGA Tour Champions, the season ended at the playoffs.
So, which one of you thinks you'll win the first ever Charles Schwab Cup playoffs?
I do.
Okay. Who invented the wooden tee?
Dr. George Grant.
Tiebreaker. How many dimples on a regulation golf ball?
336.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
The PowerShares QQQ Championship led off the inaugural postseason at Sherwood Country Club. During the final round, Tom Pernice Jr. was clinging to a one-shot lead on the 18th hole. Colin Montgomery needed this birdie putt to put the pressure on the American.
Inside the hole, coming downhill, this is very, very makeable. Got it outside, John. Got it outside.
That's what we were afraid of right there.
Moments later, Pernice made a routine par to win the event by just one stroke.
The very first PGA Tour Champions playoff event, the PowerShares QQQ Championship, goes to Tom Pernice Jr.
All in all, you know, I started off with a bogey and a double at the beginning of the week, and to be able to fight back and then to end up winning and beating a player as good as Colin down the stretch, you know, I feel blessed and very lucky.
After the historic first playoff event on the PGA Tour Champions, Pernice jumped 23 spots to move inside the top 10, while Montgomery's strong finish moved him up to second place, just behind Bernhard Langer, who was unable to compete due to a left knee injury. At the second event of the playoffs, the Dominion Charity Classic would fittingly end in a playoff. Tom Byram and Scott McCarron were both 13 under after 54 holes. Byram had the first shot at making birdie.
He looked like he pulled that to about left center. It rolled dead straight.
Then an opportunity at redemption for McCarron, who had missed a birdie putt to win in regulation just moments earlier.
Boy, right in the middle. Wow.
Scott McCarron is the winner at the inaugural Dominion Charity Classic.
I'm really proud of myself. I just hung in there all day long. Missed that putt there in regulation and went ahead and made the one in the playoff. Feels sweet.
With two events now complete, the volatility of the playoffs vaulted McCarron to second in the standings with his win. And despite the incredible point total Bernhard Langer amassed during the season, the reset in points for the final stage gave the top 5 players in the standings a chance to control their own destiny at the Charles Schwab Cup Championship. In the final round, Paul Goydos held a 2-shot advantage over Colin Montgomery, who was projected in a tie with Bernhard Langer to claim the season-long title. The Scot finished with a 68, but would finish in third place for the event and second in the final Charles Schwab Cup standings. Despite starting the day 4 strokes behind Goydos, Langer was able to track down and catch the leader with a birdie at 14. However, Goydos was unflappable. He would match the German's birdie at 14. And then sink a long birdie putt at 15 to move his lead back to 2 shots.
This one can get away from you really quickly.
Oh,
How about that, guys?
how about that slam dunk? Look what I found.
Later, at 18, Langer reached the par 5 and 2. And had an eagle putt to tie Goydos for the lead.
Not going to have to worry about speed, going straight back down the hill. A little left at the start, straighten out at the end.
Oh my, what a putt. That is just typical Bernhard Langer.
Langer would make the birdie putt and clinch the top spot in the final standings with a solo second-place finish. Moments later, Goydos had a short birdie putt to win by 2 strokes.
Paul Goydos has captured the Charles Schwab Cup Championship here in Scottsdale.
Probably the biggest thing, and the first time I've won with my girls here. My 2 daughters were here this week. They flew in today to watch, and you know they hadn't got a chance to do that, and it just makes it an extra special win. It was a great year. To win twice is something I've never done before. To come here and win, you know, the championship event it's a dream come true in a sense. But as happy as I am, I think we need to celebrate what Bernhard done all year. That's unfathomable to me.
That set the stage for Bernhard Langer in a familiar role. After a dominant 2016 season, he grasped the Charles Schwab Cup for a record 4th time his third straight.
It's been maybe my most consistent year ever. It's just been phenomenal. And to do that at age 59 gives a lot of you guys hope that you can still get better even at our age. I want a picture with the winner.
Oh, come on, here's the winner right here.
Here's the winner.
It's a year-long trophy.
Way to go.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.